guys, welcome back to my podcast, and today we're just gonna jump right into it, and then we are going to. It's probably gonna be kind of short, but go back to my roots to like the first episode I ever, no, the second episode I ever made, reviewing songs, right? Yeah. So we're gonna do the Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir music. I mean, not music, movie music. Because I had some gripes with this. And then maybe I'll actually go on and review the actual movie and my thoughts about it. I know I'm like 7 months late, okay? I know I'm a bit late to the party, but you know what? We gonna deal with it and we gonna make it good. So I forgot that this movie was gonna be a musical. Now I feel like because I was kind of keeping up with the movie, um, but I wasn't checking every waking hour to see what was gonna happen. If it came upon the timeline, me, I checked the timeline. And I'm pretty sure I remember discussing with my friend, oh, I can't believe it's gonna be a musical. Like, why would they make this a musical? It literally makes no sense. Like, what? Huh? To make a musical of Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir. But I do believe that there actually was a musical in Spain or something with Ladybug and Cat Noir. However, the music in this show doesn't have the best track record. All of the specials that have music in it, they suck. Mm. This is Disney, but y'all can't get a Disney writer or composer on the crew. Cause gonna be a cat in the night, cataclysm. Like, and it sounded so much worse than that. And I can't even blame Bryce because I feel like we could have made Bryce's vocals worked on that song. Because kind of he doesn't have to be the best singer, but that noisy instrumental, it just this cacophony of sounds. It wasn't that good. So when I see that, oh, it's a musical, after I remember it was a musical because Marinette, she was walking out and then all of a sudden I hear music come on. I'm like, this is a musical? Oh yeah, that's right. It is a musical. So the first song is If I Believed in Me. What also threw me off guard and it really took me out of the movie because the movie, I'll probably say this in my review as well, but the movie itself wasn't terrible. Like, I gave it an 8.7 out of 10 or something like that. Because when it's kind of like when the Avatar live action, right? Where, I mean, you have the lowest of bars with the movie and the highest of bars with the show. You know? I mean, Ladybug, I mean, it's just a low bar in general, honestly. A little bit after you get past season 2. Low key season 3 even. But it wasn't very much a hard barrier to make it better than the show. I feel like, honestly, Marinette was more bearable in the movie than she was in the show. Another case of the owie syndrome for me, where the character in one form of media is just better in another. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't want to get too much into it because that's probably to save more for the review. However, the singing took me out. And when I say the singing, I mean specifically Marinette singing because, look, Christina V can sing. I did a previous podcast on The Boy That I Secretly Love, and she sounded beautiful on that song. The lyrics in the actual instrumentals and the composition of the song kind of did her dirty, but Christina V can sing, period. She can sing. Lou can sing as well. However, Lou is not Christina V and Lou is not Marinette. So Marinette, I made a joke. I was like, Marinette, this is the Marinella Chloe was talking about in the movie. This ain't Marinette, this Marinella. Because the way she sounded, it did not sound like Marinette. I could not trick myself or just suspend my disbelief or belief, however that saying goes, to believe that that was Marinette singing that song. I just couldn't. So then she sings, if I believe that it's you and me. And I was like, girl, hold on. I don't want to get copyrighted, chill. Let me get my Miraculous movie notes because I probably made something. Okay, the commentary on the song. Okay. I said, okay, so I said, why did she have a slight indie voice? Because some of the things she was like, her and Cat Noir. Oh, we gonna get into that. Her and Cat Noir, they have like this slight indie voice, and I was genuinely confused. I was like, who is this singing? Like Harpo, who is this white woman? This ain't Marinella. I mean, this is Marinella, not Marinette. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? But the song itself wasn't terrible. It's just Lou took me out of it because she just did sound like Marinette. It was a nice sounding song. I feel like to describe all of the songs in this movie, they're okay. They're very generic sounding. I feel as though I could tell like the words they were gonna say and the composition of the music because of previous, music compositions from other, probably even better, songs, right? But they're not terrible. They're a lot better than the show specials. I unironically will listen to some of these songs. I would. They're generic, yes, but it works. It works. It doesn't suck. Is it needed? No. And I think that's what a lot of companies need to realize. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Especially if you can't, if it doesn't add to anything. Because with a series like Miraculous, well, yes, we have specials with musicals. The show is not about singing. This is not Phineas and Ferb, okay? Not the Phineas and Ferb is about singing, but oftentimes you'll see like little short like singing bits in Phineas and Ferb. Okay, that works, and the songs are catchy. They're Miraculous. They're catchy for the wrong reason because they're just terrible. But when you're adding songs to an IP like Miraculous, you have to make sure that these songs make sense and they are necessary to advance the plot, especially since it's a plot that we've already seen. I knew that this was just going to be a retelling of the original story from, I guess, Jeremy's point of view, which is honestly, I mean, I like it a little better. I like Angsty Adrian. But I'm going to say all that from my review. But if you're adding songs to an IP that is not known for being a musical, and the songs are just kind of there, it's like, okay. Like, the songs, look, you took up quite a bit of the runtime for this. I think the movie would have actually been about maybe an hour long if it wasn't for the songs. I don't think they really added much. It was like, okay, it's nice to have there, but it doesn't progress the plot. Mostly because we know what the plot's going to be about. Like, this is not, look at the stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? This is not part of your world. It's not Let It Go. There's no impactful moments. Like, it is what it is. So we're gonna go to the next song. I don't even think Alone Again was actually even in the oh my gosh. I don't think Alone Again was actually even in the musical. Like, I literally don't even remember hearing this song. What song is this? How does this sound? I used to call this home. Actually, no, it might have been. But you see, I used to. No, there. Hold on, I gotta get the song where he's like, dun 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 purpose, avocados and bananas. Now you are Ladybug. I love Tiki in this song. Again, I did like how they used the melody of the theme song or from the theme song for this song. I thought that was a really nice touch because you are Ladybug, miraculous, simply the best. Oh no, she was like dun 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 dun. Wait and see what you're capable of. I really like that. I like that. And I just still could not believe that this is Marinette singing. I could not suspend my disbelief. Because literally it would be, Marinette's talking in her typical voice or whatever, right? And then it'll just like go to something like this. And that's not Marinette. I can't. It's just too jarring. See, I even thought that maybe Bryce had even gotten better at singing because of how similar it was to Cat Noir. No, it was a completely different voice actor for his singing. And I think it's just because of the contract. I knew that there had to be a contract for Lou. That she was going to be the French version and the English version. Maybe to save on money. I don't know. But maybe Christina charged extra. Maybe she charged extra to listen out a room full of spiders podcast as I'm doing my podcast in my Spider-Man blanket. Oh, God knows. But anyways, before I get off track, yeah, I was like, it really took me out the immersion. I just could not, like, those are two different sounding people. And then I was like, because Tiki, she breaks down into a song that I've been fighting ladybugs for thousands of years, and with the that appears. Sorry, my throat's a little sore. I was like, oh my gosh, she's in her Lin Manuel, her Lin Manuel era, right? And then I just love how she kind of just forces herself into Marinette, and that sounds crazy, but that's literally what she does. She's like, you are Ladybug, and then like shoves herself into Marinette's chest and like force transforms her into Ladybug. Like, what happened to consent? What happened to consent? Consent is sexy. Word to Ionia Rousseau from the Gemini Chronicles, which y'all should check out on Wattpad. I swear it's not as bad as like typical romance stuff. It's a superhero book. But word to Ionia, consent is sexy. And what's her name? Tiki did was not consensual. Not consensual. I also do like how her yo-yo, I don't know, it might have been a little bit after this, but her yo-yo is also sentient, which is kind of cool. Oh, My Lady, I think this is the one. It's been a while since I smiled. It's been a while since I smiled, and I meant it. Yes, lately, I guess I've just been searching for a purpose. Oh my god. And then I see as I'm reading my thing, it's why is Chat singing? Or Sha. Why is Sha singing? Why is he singing? I was like, this indie twang has to go. Like, this cursive singing has to go. Like, why does he sound like that? It's not even that he sounds bad. It's just, why does he have an indie twang to him? It just does not fit Miraculous. I don't know how to say it. Like, it just, like, this ain't Miraculous. We are Miraculous. This ain't Miraculous, bro. And then I was like, mind you, I had called this, right? Before it even got too deep into the song, I was like, this is Wild Uncharted Waters. Ooh, Wild Uncharted Waters, which is the song that Prince Eric sings in the live-action Little Mermaid. No, and I was right. Just like I was seeing how Wild Uncharted Waters would be him saying, I want to be with a mermaid's heart. I want to hear him singing. Yeah, no. This is his Wild Uncharted Waters. He's, like, longing for her. He's longing, like, he wants her so badly. Like, and it doesn't even, like, really sound like Shaq. Like, it does, but it sounds closer to him than Marinette singing does. Like, you could tell that something's a little off. But it's more tolerable than Marinette. I can imagine Cat Noir singing this. I don't know if I can imagine Marinette singing with Lou's voice. I'm gonna be honest. And the auto tune, I could hear. Oh my gosh, Lee. But it's still better than Santa Claus. So I have to give them their little 1-2 tings with this one, okay? Next one. Oh my gosh. Now Gabe has a villain song, bro. I was like, ain't no way. I was like, is this his Be Prepared? Like, the way I saw the green gases and everything. And I was like, he's only now getting his soul. And he's at least finally akumatizing more people at once. Which, again, into the actual view of the movie. Like, he was actually a threat. Like, this gave me more Spider-Man vibes. Like, Kitty Spider-Man. But more Spider-Man vibes with the elaborateness of the villains and actual destruction that is being caused. But yeah, he had this chaos will reign today. I could tell that was Mondo singing. Mondo, if you don't go back into your butter container and sit down. You did not die to be reincarnated for this, Mondo. Please sit down. Hold on. The bottom rung. Who'll be the first? I know that's an amazing name. Oh, Courage in Me. I actually really like Courage in Me. I actually did like Courage in Me. Again, Marinette's voice. Just sound like Marinette. But I did like it. Like, and then the Courage in Me. I thought that was cool. I thought they ate their little one, two things up with that song. Don't got much to say about that. Now, Stronger Together, it was giving me, for me personally, because I'm matching with my characters who are actually friends, not like love interests. It reminds me of Space in between, oh, of course, with Dove Cameron and Sophia Carson from Descendants 2. You can find me in the space. But obviously, Stronger Together had a more of like a romantic undertone underneath it. Right? It was more relationship coded, like romantic relationship coded than the friend coded that Mal and Evie had when they sang the song. But I actually streamed Stronger Together a lot. For some reason, this is one of my most streamed playlists in like summer. But I mean, I didn't listen to a lot of playlists this summer, so I don't even know how if that even counts. But I actually really did like Stronger Together. The music changed like 3 times, and at the end of it, where she's like, "What is this feeling now? I cannot fall for him." She does something like that. I personally would have taken out, I don't know what instrument it was. It sounds like some type of percussion, maybe. I would have taken that out. Just have it like piano and like make it come down like that slowly, and not have that nasty sounding percussion right there. It sounds a little choppy. It sounds a little. Was Thomas on this one too? It was giving a little bit of Boy That I Secretly Love with all the instruments. It's okay to have instruments lead in, fade out, and whatever. Like, you don't need all the instruments right there and then. It's a bit noisy. And it kind of distracts from the actual, beauty of the scene. Now, Reaching Out. What song is this? Girl. Hold on, let me turn this. Like, this is not Marinette singing. I'm sorry. This is not Marinette singing at all. Oh my goodness. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I don't even know what to say about this. It's a song. Reaching Out is a song that is on this soundtrack, and it's in the movie. I don't even remember this song. I'm gonna give you like some of my most memorable ones. Now I See. I don't know that song either. What song is that? Oh, I think I actually remember this. Because I think it kind of refers to Stronger Together, actually. Again, don't even. Is this at the end of the movie? It must be. It's like the last soundtrack song. Like, when did they sing this? When did they sing this? Like, I don't even remember the song. Not memorable at all in the slightest. It sounds pretty from the little bit I heard, but I mean, it's not iconic. It's not You Are Ladybug. Now, I'll go ahead and give y'all like the ones that stood out to me, right? You Are Ladybug. Chaos Will Reign Today a little bit. Courage in Me stood out to me when I was watching the movie, but have I played that song on its own? Not much. Did I just say You Are Ladybug again? Stronger Together. And that's it. So the soundtrack is like a 6 out of 10. It's okay. It's okay. It's decent. It's above average. Though she should be like 5.5. It's kind of average. No shade. But I'm gonna give it because it's a step up from the show. I'll give it a little 6. But yeah, so that is my little review of the Miraculous Ladybug movie playlist. It's a list that plays from Miraculous Ladybug. Literally, now the movie's a lot more entertaining, so I'll get into that maybe next week. I mean, of course, next week. But hey, look, by the time this uploads, I would have completed like doing a podcast for like every week in April. So give me my 10s. Give me my 10s, then take away 2. I ate it up again. Well, speaking of F the Club Up, there is the remix that is out. Go Stream featuring Travis Scott, Chris Brown, and Sexy Red. I actually really like the remix. Like she starts off, she doesn't. It's not. She takes away her first verse from the original song and puts her second verse in the beginning, and so it starts off with high heels on my tippies. Say and gabbana, that's one my these cop me vitamins when I ride the sticky. And of course, Nikki, she has a sold out tour. It's still being sold out. I don't even know where she is on her tour right now. But since she's just in Milwaukee, she's just everywhere. I really wish I could see Gag City in Atlanta, but God knows. Thank you so much, Something Rotten. But yeah, that's it for me, y'all. Have a good day. Have a good day. Drink some water. Hydrate. I need to hydrate. I just kind of popped up with it. I didn't even really drink a lot of water beforehand. So if you hear a little smacking, I'm sorry, y'all. But I was like, I gotta record now, because if I don't record now, then I didn't want to miss out the last week of April and not fulfill the little challenge I set for myself. So we kind of broke from Danganronpa. Now we going to Miraculous, which leads into a new segment that I wanted to do on here, which you'll see, and it definitely does have ties to Miraculous. And this wasn't even planned. I just needed to know. I need another idea for what I could do for a podcast, and then I remembered, the Miraculous Ladybug movie happened. So yeah, hope you guys have a great day.